Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Kyle, also known as XCollegeGrab22, and today we're going to be talking about H1Z1 a little bit. Now, basically, what we're going to be talking about is we're going to be talking about the potential release date on consoles, PlayStation 4 and XBOX One, and we're also just going to be, I'm going to be suggesting some different ideas, so this is going to be an overall, like, a concept, or it'll be overall, like, a discussion video, I meant. Sorry. It's early, guys. Give me a break. Stop yawning. Thank you. Okay, so let's first talk about what H1Z1 actually is. So H1Z1 is a post-apocalyptic zombie survival game. Basically, you're dropped into a world with nothing except for like shirt and pants and shoes, and you go out and you basically survive, and you can meet other players. You can either team up with them, or you can kill them. That's what normally, that's what happens most in these types of games. But then you can craft stuff, you can start building bases and stuff, and it's overall a really, really fun game. I had a lot of fun moments ever since this game came out. It's been out for 8 months now, close to 8 months. This game came out on the 15th, I believe, the 15th of January. So it's been like around 8 months. So this game has been out for a while, and I can see an improvement over these 8 months. Like, this game right now is like when it came out, there wasn't really many bugs. There were some bugs. There's like this floating arrow issue. There's still hackers in the game, which they're fixing. They've done a really good job at eliminating those hackers, and I barely see any anymore, which is great. But there's still a little bit of glitches that they gotta fix. But compare that to the other zombie survival games that are out there. For example, DayZ. That game is great. I love that game so much, but there are way too many glitches, and that game has been in early access for 2 years. So that's kind of like it's kind of annoying. But H1Z1. If you look at H1Z1 though, they're doing a great job with their game. And yeah, so H1Z1, let's talk about the release date, the potential release date. So basically, I mentioned in a video, I think it was for the DayZ one, I mentioned it was going to come out in like the fall or something. And I'm totally wrong with DayZ, because after I noticed more, I was like, you know what? After just looking back at it, I'm like, you know what? DayZ's never going to come out. All these bugs and glitches, like, how are they going to fix and port to console? There's so many bugs. That's not going to come out till like maybe end of 2016 or something. That's so far away. Like, that's crazy. But H1Z1, however, there's barely any glitches in the game. Like, every time I play it, I was playing it earlier today, and there's little to no glitches in the game. I don't really notice much. There's some bugs. There's a little tiny. There's no really glitches that ruin the game. Like, for example, in DayZ, you can go through a wall in this one building and people kill you. I got killed twice, and there's not as many of those glitches, but there are like little tiny bugs that get in the way. But those can be easily fixed, of course. And it's just that I feel like I don't blame DayZ's developers. DayZ, they only have 8 people working on the game, something like that. And, they don't have many people working on it, but H1Z1 has over, like, 45 people working on the game, and they improved a lot fast. They fixed all their bugs faster than DayZ would ever do. Like, they're a large company. They have, like 6 people just for the grass of the game. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, so the release date, let's talk about that. So I mentioned Xbox One, and it was actually confirmed for PlayStation 4 at first, but since the company that was actually originally Sony Entertainment Online, they actually sold the company that made H1Z1, or they basically disbanded from them, and they're their own company now. So they're actually called Daybreak Games now, and they basically run they're basically I'm not sure what I'm saying today, but basically, since Sony owned them to begin with, once when Sony was owning them, they only announced it's gonna be on PlayStation 4 because obviously Sony, and since they dropped them, or they didn't necessarily drop them, they disbanded the group and they made their own. Then they're gonna be releasing it on Xbox One, but I still think it's gonna come out on PlayStation 4 first. Here's the reason why. Now, basically, since PlanetSide 2 already came out on PS4, and that game is for, that game was made by Daybreak Games, the one who made H1Z1, or Sony Entertainment Line, whatever you say. I feel like since they already ported it over, and like they ported PlanetSide 2 over from PC, I felt like they're a little bit more familiar, I guess, with the PS4 and its hardware, so they might actually come out, or the game might actually come out on PlayStation 4 first, but again, nothing is really confirmed. And the way that H1Z1 is flowing right now, from the start of release to now, they improved so much on the gameplay, they added so much to the world, and it's overall just an amazing game. It overall is. I definitely recommend you guys watch some streams, some YouTube videos on this game. For example, Battle Royale is a lot of fun. But, you know, right now it's actually $20 on Steam. But later on, it will be free to play to everybody once it gets into the beta stage. So that will be definitely really awesome for you guys to play. But, well, it looks like we're wrapping up this video. So I would say that actually the potential release dates for this will be the end of this year. It will be sometime the end of this year. At least it will be in the beta stage. It might be end of this year, early next year, because they've improved so much on their game that I can definitely see it coming sometime this year or next year. Because you know, the game is just working well. Like you can see it being updated constantly, and they're doing a really great job with the game. I have to give it to Daybreak. They're doing an insanely good job with the game. They always respond to tweets. They always respond to posts on Reddit and stuff, or they at least bring those ideas into consideration. I recommended 2 ideas, and they both brought those into the game, so that was really awesome for them to do. But sorry for my commentating skills. It's early in the morning. I'm sorry. I didn't get much sleep last night, but I just want to give you guys this little video. A lot of people wanted me to make this H1Z1 video. I actually had a long conversation of this game with a couple of my friends in PS4 because they didn't really know about it too much, and you know, I kind of hyped them up a little bit for the game. And you know, I was talking to another guy on the party, and we were like, "Yo, this game is gonna be sick." So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a like if you guys are excited for H1Z1 coming to console in the near future, and leave a comment on what your thoughts are, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.